fire!
The Germanwings in the Occult video touched on the connections between the San Andreas Movie and the alleged crash of a Germanwings plane into the Alps. The initials of the crazy co-pilot that caused the crash and the pilot make Alps. The crazy co-pilot's first name is Andreas, like the movie. The famous picture of Andreas is in front of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco where the movie takes place. The only picture of the pilot is at this memorial that looks like a ritual with red candles. In the occult, red candles incite accidents, fires, and injuries. It is used in spells to invoke power and intensity before workings of black magic. When used in black magic, red, as opposed to black, brings on sudden attacks, accidents, bloodshed, violence, and hatred. Red can also be used to incite wars, anarchy, and cruelty. Mars rules red. Workings using the color red should be formed on Tuesdays when Mars is strongly placed in waxing. Now remember, the color red and Tuesdays. The alleged Germanwings crash occurred on a Tuesday. The star of the movie was given a star on Hollywood Boulevard on May 19, 2015, which is a Tuesday. There were thousands of red candles in the Germanwings memorials, and red Chinese candles are shown in the movie. Here is the tail section of the Germanwings plane. The tail of the Rock's helicopter is also red. You'll see lots of red in the movie, including furniture, buildings, walls, and the shirts of the Rock's wife and daughter. On the tail of the Rock's helicopter is Air Ops, which sounds a little like PSYOPs. The tail number is 121, which is 11 times 11. 1111 is an occult gateway. There is a scene at 555 California Street. In the occult, 5 is the number for death, and 3 5s represent highest death. So 555 California is all about the highest death in California, just like the movie. If you draw a straight line from the runway where the Germanwings plane took off to the crash site, it was headed to one of the most satanic cities in the world, Turin, Italy. So when disaster struck, the co-pilot Andreas was headed to Turin, which is part of the black magic triangle along with San Francisco that is destroyed by the San Andreas fault in a movie about a pilot in a disaster. The Piazza Staturo in Turin is a statue of Lucifer on top of a pile of dead and dying bodies. Legend has it that underneath the Piazza Staturo is the gate to hell. Andreas is pictured in front of the Golden Gate in San Francisco that is also on the black magic triangle. The gate to God is also called the Golden Gate, which is symbolically destroyed in the movie. The earthquake in Nepal seems to be part of the ritual.
No, I don't think it was a bad time to release the film because we took proper steps in making sure that we were showing respect to Mother Nature. We coexist with Mother Nature, and we were aware of our content. We live in California, so we know the dangers of earthquakes. It was so unfortunate. We were heartbroken. I was heartbroken when I got the news because it all has this, funky, ironic twist because we had just started promoting it. We felt like the best thing we could do was just pause on the promotion, so we put everything on hold, raise awareness, raised a lot of money, sent over a lot of money, which was important, and then, like people in Nepal, you rebuild and you start living life again.
On Tuesday, May 12th, a 7.3 earthquake killed thousands of people in Nepal. That same Tuesday, a California rescue helicopter in Nepal crashed, killing everyone on board. The Rock is also in a rescue helicopter from California. 3 weeks after the crash, no pictures of the destroyed helicopter are available, but a picture of the pilot standing next to a red plane was released. Just like the movie, and the Germanwings memorials, the memorials in Nepal are dominated by red candles. We saw Andreas sitting in front of the Golden Gate Bridge and the tidal wave hitting the Golden Gate in the movie. Nepal also has a famous Golden Gate that was built in 1753. The earthquake in Nepal destroyed buildings inside of the Golden Gate. On top of the gate is the Hindu goddess of death and destruction. Her name is Kali, like in
California. California is California. California. The state of California. 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 California.
In fact, the name California can be traced back to Kali. Let's check the connections between the Nepal earthquake, the Germanwings crash, and the San Andreas movie. Red candles. Tuesday. Mountain crash. Death. Destruction. Black magic triangle. California helicopter. Golden Gate. Andreas.
That's a coincidence.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences.